Hi guys, so today I wanted to do a hot rollers tutorial. I have recently become so addicted to my hot rollers. They're so easy to use. They take about 15 to 20 minutes depending on how curly you want your hair to come out, and it's a great look for the summer. The way that I do it, I come out with beautiful voluminous waves, and it's so much faster and easier than standing with your curling iron for 10 seconds for each strand. Yeah, so it's really easy. So let's get started. What you're going to need is obviously your hot rollers. The hot rollers that I use are the Remington Velvet Roller Set. There's 20 sets. There's 6 big ones, 4 small ones, and all the rest are the medium ones. And what they use is actually to keep them in, there's little clips, and they're color coordinated for the big ones, the mediums, and the small. So it's really easy to put it in. Also, you're going to need some heat protectant, a brush, and some hairspray. Also, your straightener to fix up at the end. Alright, so first we're going to put in the heat protectant, obviously. You guys really need to use this because if you use the hot rollers a lot, it is really bad for your hair. It's probably even worse than blow drying it. So, then obviously just brush it in. It's really good to not have any snarls when you're doing this because the snarls can actually make your hair come out like frizzy looking, so that's not good. Okay, so after we brush that out, the way that I do it, because my hair is kind of short, I actually use the medium ones on the top and then the small ones in the middle and the big ones at the bottom. But if you guys have longer hair, it's better to use the bigger ones at the top just because it will actually come out a lot wavier than if you have medium or short hair. Alright, so if you guys have bangs, you want to just take your bangs out because you don't want those in the roller, obviously, and then start with this little piece right here. Okay, and it's important to make sure that this strand doesn't go over the velvet part, so just make sure that you get all the hair in, and then you're going to go all the way up to the top and put that piece of hair under and just roll it down, roll it down, roll it down. And then take the clip and clip it in. And so we're going to use the medium ones all the way around the top. So again, start down here, go all the way up, and then just roll it down. And you're going to take little pieces. Don't take too big of chunks because it won't hold as well. And then obviously the side pieces, same thing, just roll it down right in. And it's not, you guys don't need to put them in the same direction because it's going to come out wavy, and it doesn't really matter if it's perfect for a look like this. Alright, so I will just finish this up and then I'll show you guys what to do after. Alright, so once they're all in, you kind of look a little bit retarded, so I wouldn't really advise going outside or anything with them in. But it's perfect. They're so easy because usually I don't have my makeup on before I do it, and so I'll put them in and I'll do my makeup, and by the time I'm done finishing my makeup, they're ready to come out. You want to leave them in for at least 15 minutes. I wouldn't advise leaving them in for over 25 minutes though, because they do take a toll on your hair. And I just wanted to tell you guys something I forgot to mention about these Remington ones are actually perfect, because you don't have to guess if they're hot enough or anything. This one actually has an indicator, and it's red in the beginning, and as soon as it heats up it turns white, so there's no guessing. They probably take about 10 minutes to heat up. It probably took me about 3 or 4 minutes to put these all in, and then to take them out it takes about 5 minutes. So all in total of time that you're working on your hair is actually 10 minutes. The rest is just setting. So I'm going to leave this in for 15 minutes, and then I'll show you guys what to do to take them out. Alright guys, so I've had these in for 15 minutes now, so it's time to get them taken out. I did forget to mention you want to plug in your hair straightener after you're done doing them to give it time to warm up. So to take them out, it's actually really easy. You want to start from the bottom down and just unclip it and roll it out. You never want to pull it out. See, it's just a nice little wave, and then you want to take it and kind of pull on it a little bit so it's not too curly, and just spray it once with the hairspray. I'm using Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine Anti-Humidity Spray. And same thing, just unroll it, pull on it a little, and spray that strand. And you're going to do this all the way around, obviously. Some of them might be a little bit more wavy than others, but that doesn't really matter, because for this look you don't want it to look perfect. That's, you know, that's the beauty of the summer waves. That's why I really love them, because it just looks completely effortless. And I don't know, if you guys are looking for tight ringlets, you're actually going to roll the curlers up a different way. I started underneath the strand of hair and rolled down. If you want tight curls, then you're going to do it the opposite way that I did. You're going to start from your scalp and then just curl the hair around it. Yeah, so you're just going to go around in a line, do them the way that you put them in, because you want obviously the top to look the best. And so I will finish taking this out, and then I'll show you guys what to do. There's going to be a couple of dents in your hair just from the clips, but that is what we're going to use the straightener to get them out for. So in a minute I'll be done with this, and then I'll show you guys what to do with the rest. Alright, so now that it's all out, you can kind of tell that it looks really big up here, and some of the pieces look a little weird, and there's a couple of like dents from the clips. So you're just going to take your straightener, and you don't want to get the waves and the curl out, so you're just going to take one little strand, like this was the top strand, and you're just going to clamp it and do it a little bit down, just to where the dent goes, because you obviously want to get that out, but you don't want to go too far down, because then you'll lose the wave. And you're just going to go all the way around your head and just bring the straightener down a little bit. And it depends on how long that you leave them in for. I left mine in for 15 minutes. If you leave them in for 20 minutes, they'll be more curly. It'll be more curl. It'll look a lot bigger when you're done. But to get that out, if you guys don't want it to look that curly, you're just going to finger comb through it. So you're just going to take your hands and lightly comb. Some people use a brush. I wouldn't really suggest using a brush to actually brush them out, because that kind of takes away a lot of the curl and it ends up just looking really floppy. So yeah, just if you have bangs, again, just take your bangs, and you don't really want your bangs to be totally straight, because it won't really mesh in with the rest of the hair. So what I usually do is I just take my straightener and curl it into the rest of the hair, so it kind of blends in a little bit more. Alright, and then, okay, so then what I like to do is, I mean, you guys aren't going to be able to see this, but I like to do a head flip and kind of just brush the hair. So just flip and start from the base of your head and just run your fingers through. And when you come up, It looks a lot better. It looks a lot more natural, as you guys can see. And then we're just going to do one hairspray over everything. You're going to spray the bottom, because if you lose those curls, you'll lose a lot of the volume. And then that's it. And I'll show you guys the back in a second, but this is such an easy summer look. That's why I love it. Like I said, you can do your makeup while your hair is curling, and I like the way that it comes out a lot better than a hair curler. But if you have some pieces that aren't as curly as you can like, just fix those with the hair curler, and it goes by so fast. You could actually fix it even with a straightener. So if you guys have any questions, please leave comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.